noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Gattuso, a key player here, and not just for tactical reasons. This is his 400th appearance for the club. Oh, what a climb! Oh, well played. Odo. It's a good run down the right. He's got away. That's a shade optimistic. Rafinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, well measured. And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
The Netherlands finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Good read, needed to be. Gattuso. Baresi. Kaká. Driving forward, and he's managed to get free. Looking for the run. Olise. Alexander-Arnold.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he was alert to it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Foden. Great vision. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Cruyff. It's run loose here. Looking for options for movement. Kaká is wide and looking to get onto this. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He has found the way through. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pinches it off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And the finish! He scores! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rijkaard. Now it's Kaká. He's found a way through. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And we have our very first corner. Oh, that's a fine interception. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
It's a promising position. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kaka quietly revving up. And it's Roberto Carlos. Can he get it through? Will play through for the wide man. Cruyff. And that is expertly dealt with. Foden. Foden powering forward here. Batistuta. Olise. That is lovely. He's had it taken off him. Baresi defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
1 minute added time.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Cruyff. He's picked his way through. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Batistuta. And we hit half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
The Netherlands will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And another try! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pass is just off target. Rijkaard. And this is Pele.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That'll be a throw. Played in deep.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by. Shapes to shoot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That has not gone well. He's being urged to shoot. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Threads one in. Alexander-Arnold. Foden. Ball played for Rijkaard. Cruyff, and he's in on goal. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And he cuts out the supply. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Foden. Baresi. Kaka. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's picked it up out wide. And this is Park Ji-sung. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now, can they get him away? Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rijkaard. Kaka. Oh, played right into his path. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Foden. Otto gets across to intercept that. Half an hour gone in the second half. Knocks it out wide. Kaká. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Rafinha. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 17, Rafinha. Number 9, Batistuta. Coming
Played
on
out
the
wide.
field.
Yamal promptly onto that, and that is that.
Number 11, Mbappe.
He's well positioned here.
Number 19,
Well, they've got it again.
Haaland. Substitution.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Elects. Can he finish? Oh, what about that? And that may just do it. Ah, that is out of this world. Terrific improvisation and execution.
Wow, now that is stunning, Peter. But he is quite partial to those, isn't he? Certainly has the reputation behind him.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
2 added minutes
The
has been
Netherlands
indicated.
complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Tries to play it through. And he's cut it out. Neatly clipped into space. And that's it. The Netherlands have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance.